And we are live. How you doing, Sissy? You alright? Jade, how you doing? Alright? How are we? How is everyone? Sissy, Jade, you alright? Be nice if you could share it out, that'd be kind of you. May, how we doing? Hope you're well. How's everyone doing? Please share it out. That'd be very kind of you. Rusha, how we doing? Right? Yeah, share, guys. Get it out there. I've done my piece to it anyway, sharing it out. So, if all you could do that, that'd be lovely. I'm in a good place tonight, so we're going to do some free readings. Sarif, how we doing? I hope you're well. Made it for your live from Hawaii. So 7 of us so far. Alicia, did you get your bits? Did you get your bits I sent you? Do you like them? Casey Ray, how you doing? Alright? Alright, gorgeous? Alright, girl? Sarif, good. Rusha says, hi everyone. Shared on my group. You're a legend, Jade. You're a legend. Christy Gonzalez, how are you? I hope you're well. There's 14 of us so far. If you could all share, that'd be great. The more the merrier, right? Stacey Coppany, I think that's right. Amanda Lanaville, I ain't seen you for a while. How are you? Jana, how are you? You are gorgeous. Thank you, my darling. That's very kind of you. I greatly appreciate for your free reading. Thank you so much. I really need it. Yeah, well, if I'm drawn to you, then I will come to you, Rusha. How's everyone doing? There's 23 of us. I'm grateful you're all here. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. I'm doing some freebies today. Good, Alicia. I hope you do. Thank you for your kind gesture and help. You're welcome. Yay. Stacey. Happy Mother's Day. See, in England, it's not Mother's Day. Sam, how you doing, my darling? You alright, girl? Thanks for coming on my live, girl. I'm good. Unfortunately, I had some unfortunate events in our family. I hope you're doing well. I am. I'm doing all right. Kathy Musso, Patty Alland, is it? I hope I spelled that right. Patty. Oh, I've got a pain in my shoulder. Someone's here. There's a man here with me. There's a gentleman here with me. He's got terrible shoulder pain. Oof. Terrible shoulder pain. There's 27 of us so far. We love you, Michael. You're amazing. Sharif, you're amazing. Glad to see you on here, Mike. Sam, how did the thing go the other night? Last night, was it? I had murders yesterday, so I couldn't get on. We can celebrate Mother's Day everywhere then. That's right, Stacey. It's just another day. It's just that. It's a pound note, isn't it? It's money. It's a pound note. All them days, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, it's all pound note, isn't it? Never ends. Please, guys, thank you, May. Thank you. Kathy, I'm doing really well. Please share it out, guys. Sarah, how are you? Thank you for coming along and watching. I'm very, very grateful for your presence, all of you. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Chris, how you doing, girl? You right? Yeah? I hope you're well. Yes, it's the US. That's it, the US. Hope our newest angels come through. Maybe so, maybe so. Melinda, how are you, Melinda? 28 of us. Please share it out. So sad, my sister daughter she left behind. Don't tell me that, Rushar, because if I did connect, I wouldn't want to know who it is. Claire, it's been a long time, Claire. How are you? Thanks for coming and watching, Claire. Wasn't going to make me exhausted. Yeah, you know. So tonight is going to be free readings, guys. Tonight is free readings. I will choose who I'm drawn to. I will choose who I'm drawn to. If you do get a message, I would love for you, if you say yes to something, say yes to what you understand. Do you understand? Yes to what you understand. So if I say a name, say yes to the name. If I pick you, yeah? So if I pick you, say yes, and then what the answer is to it. Don't just say yes or no. Because if you do that, I'll just move on and I won't read it for you. I'd like to see the validations come through. If you can't take the messages, that's fine. It doesn't mean it's not for you. It just might mean your thoughts might be a little bit rigid because you might be looking for that one specific person, or it could be somebody that you might not have known that well. All right, I get that a lot. I've done a few readings in the past, and the whole reading they've said no to, and then gone away and come back and said, I just spoke to my mum and they could take absolutely everything. So please be mindful of that. If you do get it, Luke, how you doing, mate? Karen Gross, how are you? If you can take it, just write yes and then the answer to what it would be, so I can see it. Okay. So I am going to. There's 50 of us so far. I'm grateful for everyone turning up. Thank you for coming along. Tonight is free mediumship readings. We don't do it often, but I'm going to start doing it more often. If you haven't already liked my page, it's Michael the Medium. Please go along and like it. I'll be very grateful for that. Also, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Brenda, how are you? Long time, girl. How are you? Okay? Stephanie? I hope you're practicing, Stephanie. Live Power, hello. Tina, nice to see you, Tina. It's been a while. Sue, oh my God, Sue, you got me, girl. I've been thinking about you. My good friend Sue's sadly lost her sister. She's having a bad time right now, and all our thoughts are going out to her because we love her. She's great. Sue is really good. She's such a great woman. So yeah. Well, I'll speak to you after, Sue. But thanks for coming to watch. We love you, Sue. You're great. Krista Hansen. Hi, how are you? There's 66 of us, so I'm so grateful for that. Okay, so I'm going to start picking. So if you share it out, if your name pops up, I'll see if I can read for you. Okay. Like I said, if you can see, if I pick you and you can take and you say yes or no to the answers, I want yes to the answer or no to the answer. Okay, because I'll be moving quick. Okay, Patty, what did that mean? I haven't got a clue. Right, who would like a reading? Oh, Gursky, how are ya? MCWF, nice name. Shane Hayes, how are ya? I hope you guys are well. So, who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? MCWF, I'm going to read for you. MCWF. Okay, MCWF. Can you write in what your name is for me, just so I can see your name, because I'm reading off the names. So it'd be nice to see what your name is, and then I'll read for you. I'll pin you. It'd be nice to see your name, and then I'll read for you. Shane Hayes. I'm going to be reading this lady first. Once I've read for her, it could well be, friend, could well be. There's 81 of us, and I'm very grateful for everyone being on here. If you haven't already liked my business page, Michael the Medium, please like it, share it out. MCWF, can you tell me what your name is, please? I know there's a bit of a lag on here, guys. MCWF. Oh, Corey. Okay, Corey. Okay, so I'm going to connect with you now, Corey. Give me 2 seconds, I'm going to connect. Okay. 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 Okay, so Corey, I have a female energy that steps forward for you. Very poorly before you passed. And she tells me she was very, very poorly before she passed. Very poorly. And she tells me it was very sad how she passed. Very sad how she passed. Was it sudden? And she tells me that it was sudden, or there was some kind of issue with her passing. Look, all passings are sad, right? But there were some are more worse than others, right? Some are more worse than others. She's telling me that there was a sad case to how she passed, Corey. And I feel like there would have been issues. There would have been issues with the heart. Issues, she tells me, issues with the heart. Issues with the heart. There would have been some issues with the heart. I'm aware of that, Corey. I'm aware of the issues with the heart. And she makes reference to the two boys. She makes reference to the two boys. So wherever the two boys are, she references to them. And she tells me yes. She tells me she's around the two boys, supporting, caring. She's around them. She's around them. And she makes reference to... That's okay if you can't... That's fine. That's fine if you can't take that, but I'm getting it. Okay, that's fine. No problem. No problem. No problem. She references to the two boys, and she also references to the 1st of November. And I'm hearing this is for you. If you can't take it, that's absolutely fine. Like I said to you, if you can't take it at this present moment, that's fine. No problem. She references to the 1st of November. Okay, if you can't take that, I'm going to leave their love with you. Okay? I'll leave their love with you, Corey, if you can't take that. But I'm asking her, is it for Corey? She's saying yes, definitely. Okay, I'll leave that for you. Okay? I'll leave her love with you. If you can't take that, that's fine. Okay, who would like a reading? I'm sorry you couldn't take that, Corey. But I'm very much hearing that there's a lady here, and there would have been some heart issues. It might not have been a heart attack, but it would have been some heart issues with this person, and the passing would have been terrible. Amber, how are you? And it would have been a terrible passing. They also reference to the 1st of November. I'll leave their love with you, thank you. Okay, who would like a reading? Louise Green. Hi. Tara Conroy, how are ya? Thank you for all being here. Lisa Fian, thank you for being here. Patty Alland, I'm going to read for you. Patty Alland. Patty Alland. Are you there, Patty? Are you there, Patty? Okay. Keith O'Reilly, how are you, mate? Teresa Ward. Patty Ireland, are you there? Yeah, I'm good, Amber, thank you. Bernie, how are ya? Karen Gross, hi. Stephanie Ryan, how are ya? Shared out, thank you. Patty Ireland, is she here? Sadie, how are ya? I hope you're well. Okay, Patty Ireland, I'm going to connect with your energy now. Okay, I'm aware, Patty. There's an older figure comes through, an older gentleman. Okay, I'm aware of an older gentleman, Patty, that steps forward, and he references to being on the father's side. So this would be father or grandfather. I'm aware of that. And this was a strong character. He was a very strong character. Patty, if you say yes to something, let me know what the yes would be for, okay? This would be on father's side, so father or grandfather, I'm hearing, on father's side. I'm also hearing he was a very strong personality, very strong character. He would have been very strong in his character. He tells me he was a hard worker, a very hard work. Patty, let me know what that's for. He was a hard worker, a hard worker. Jane, how are you? He was a hard worker, very proud man, and he makes me aware that he didn't want, yes, and he made me aware he didn't want to stop doing what he was doing. He was a very proud man. He didn't want to be fussed over. Yes, I'm all goosebumps and everything. He's telling you got that right, boy. And that's how he's telling me it. I can hear him saying, yes, he didn't want to stop. He was a very proud man. He didn't want people fussing over him. He didn't like the fussiness. He didn't like the fussiness. Okay, and he makes me aware that he become very weak later on in life. Very weak, very poor, very weak. And there was a stage where I feel like he didn't want to get out of bed. It made him very unhappy. It made him very unhappy. He brings the flowers, Patty. He brings the flowers to you. He brings the flowers with love. He brings that. And he also references to a butterfly. He references to a butterfly. So I don't know whether you like butterflies or you've got paintings of them or there's some kind of symbolic meaning. He brings that. He also references to July being very important. July being very important. So that would be birthday, anniversary, celebration, passing. He makes that very important. That's an important month, July. And he also he must have had issues with his feet because he shows me and he's laughing and smiling, wiggling his feet. So I normally take that as they might have had issues with their feet or not being able to walk or whatever. But they make that reference to me. Yeah, he tells me yes. He tells me yes. And terrible knees. Terrible knees. Yes, terrible knees. He also references to having issues with eating, or there would be some issues with the throat area. I'm aware of that with him. And he lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight. I'm aware of that. He lost a lot of weight. Diabetic feet. Yes, okay. He wiggles them because he's happy he can move them now. He's wiggling them. He's up and about. What I am going to do, I'm going to leave that there with you. I'm going to leave his love with you because there's many others that would like a reading, but know that he's with you. And the number 29 would be significant. The number 29. Also, July would be significant for you guys too somewhere along the way. I'm going to leave their love with you. I'll leave his love with you, okay? Because there's many more that would love a reading. How is everyone? There's 101 viewers so far. Thank you for all coming along and watching. I am very grateful for that. If you haven't already liked my business page, please like my business page. I'll be very grateful for that too. If you would like a reading, please share out to as many people as you can. Friends, families, relatives, whatever. I'd be very grateful for that too. Tara Conroy, how are you? Louise Green, Jane, Teresa Ward, Stephanie Ryan, how are you all? Okay, Krista Hansen, how are you? Dakota Popsy, nice name. Shane Hayes, can you pal? Okay, I can pal. Shane Hayes. I'm going to pin you, Shane Hayes. If it allows me to. If it allows me to pin you, I'll pin you. There you go. Shane Hayes. Okay, Shane Hayes. Okay. At this present moment, Shane, the energy is very weak, so I want need to build that energy up, okay? Because I need to work out who's here. There are a few spirit here for you, Shane. I'm aware of that. Female. Okay. Okay. I'm aware of an older female that steps forward for you. Okay, and she references, Shane, to being on mum's side of the family. So that would be grandmother. She's giving me the message of grandmother. So it would be your grandmother or great grandmother on your mother's side of the family. Okay, and she references, Shane, to having issues with arthritis. And she tells me, yes, arthritis. And her back was terrible, she tells me. Yes, her back, oh yes, she says, oh yes. Her back was horrendous, she tells me, Shane. Okay, and she references to the 6 children. So wherever the 6 children may be, wherever that may be, whether you're one of 6 or she had 6, wherever the 6 children are, or if the 6 are divided up wherever, she references to being around the 6 children. And she's referencing to her back being so sore. And there would also be 69 would be relevant to this person, so to your grandmother. So I don't know whether that was her age when she passed or that was some significance, but I'm aware that 69 would be irrelevant. And she's also referencing to January. January would be significant, Shane. Can you let me know what I'm getting here for you, mate? Can you do that for me? Say yes to what I'm saying, and what the answers may be. That would be great of you. Seeing as I'm reading for you for free, that would be very kind. Okay, Shane. I'm also aware of a male figure that comes through. Yes, mate. January the 1st. See, January is relevant. Also, I'm aware, Shane, that passed away. Also, I'm aware, Shane, that there would be an older male here, but he would. I'm aware that he passed before his time. Danielle Glass, how are you? Long time no see, girl. I'm aware, Shane, that he passed before his time. He passed before his time, and he would be on father's side of the family. So it would be your father, or if he had a brother, but I'm aware, or it could be your grandfather, but he passed, they make me aware he passed before he should have. And there's somebody here that had the heart attack. I'm aware of the heart attack. And I'm aware of the lady having... I'm aware... Yes, thank you. I'm aware of the lady that would have had the terrible breathing issues. The lady. So this might be the older lady, your grandma, but I'm aware of the heavy breathing issues with the lady, the female. I'm also aware of the man that steps forward. And he references Shane to somebody named Daniel or Danny. So I'm not saying that that's him that's passed his name, but he's referencing to that name. So it could be his name, or it could be someone that's still living. But he references to Daniel or Danny. And I'm aware, he shows me his hand. So I don't know what happened to his hand or whether this was your hand. There's something up with the hand. I'm aware of that. He shows me the hand. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of the hand. Some issues with the hand. And I'm aware of somebody that's younger than you, a younger lad. So I don't know whether that's your brother, but this man who's on the father's side makes me aware that he's around the younger lad. He's around the younger lad. I feel like one of you guys are struggling at the moment. I feel like somebody's straying off, he tells me that. One of you, Shane, are straying off. Someone's not quite right at the moment, or someone's misbehaving, he tells me. And he's around them. He's on it. He's telling me, I'm on it. He tells me that. And I'm also getting the M name for a lady like Marissa, Mary or Margaret. The M name for a lady. I get that, Shane. Can you let me know what's going on here, pal? Please? I'd be very kind of you. What I'm going to do, because there's loads of people that want readings, and I want to get through people tonight. I want to connect with their loved ones. I'm going to leave their love with you, Shane. I hope you can take what I can give you. Khalees, how are ya? How is everyone? There's 100 people in here tonight. So grateful for that. Aunt Mary died. Brilliant validation. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for all coming along. Shane, I'm going to leave their love with you, mate. I hope you can enjoy that little reading. If anybody would like a private reading, Tinker, how are you? That's a long time no see. How are you? If anybody would like a private reading, please go to my Michael the Medium page and we can discuss it there. Private message me, we can discuss it. I also do a bit of teaching. I also help people understand how to communicate, how to meditate. I help people with that, and I guide them all the way. Yeah, I do that too. So if you would like that, please go to my page and go from there. Louise Franklin, how are you? Teresa Ward. Khalees, how's your feet, girl? How's your feet? Are they all right? Are you feeling better? Danielle Glass. Oh, my God. Jen Kane, how are you? Hope you're on here for good intention, doll. Hope you're on here for good intention. Susan Wolf, is it? How are you? Don Berard, how are you? Sarah McNamara, is that us? 130 of us. That's a surprise. Phyllis, how are you? Tina, how are you? If anybody hasn't liked my business page already, Michael the Medium, go ahead, like it. Please share this out. That's very kind of you. Dawn Barrett, how are you? Katy Perry, that's a good name. Katy Perry, isn't it? There you go. Marie Bork, Stephanie Ryan. Okay, who would like a reading? Ratch, was that Rachel, is it? Ratch? Who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? Teresa Ward, there you go. There you go, Teresa. You got one there, girl. Teresa Ward. Okay, let's try and connect for Teresa Ward. There's 150 people in here tonight. Thank you for all coming and watching. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, if anyone would like a private reading, go to my business page and we'll discuss it through that, yeah? All right, so Teresa Ward, let me see who I can get for you. Let me see who I... Darlene Stewart, how are you, my darling? Long time no see. Sue Perry Fitzgerald, how are you? Right, Teresa Ward, let's see who comes through for you. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm picking up someone really, really happy here. He's like very, very chirpy. He's very happy. He always had a story to tell, this guy. This guy's always had a story to tell. And he's doing a little dance. So I don't know whether his legs weren't that great. But I'm aware that he's doing a little dance here next to me. And he's happy as Larry. He's happy as Larry. He's right happy. He's happy. He's right happy. He's doing a little dance here. So, and normally when that shows me that when they're doing stuff like that, normally they've had either bad feet, bags, legs, whatever. But I'm aware he's doing a little dance here with me, and he's very chirpy. He's got a lot of stories to tell, and he would have been one of these guys that like to collect things. One of these guys, he tells me yes, would have been one of these guys that like to collect things, Teresa. Teresa, can you stop right? Can you? Yes, my dad was in a wheelchair for so many years before he died. Well, he's up and about dancing now. That's what he's doing. He's up and about dancing next to me. And he's one of these guys, Teresa. He loved to tell a story. He loved the roast dinner, the fella. He loved the roast dinner. Yep. And he loved a bit of beef, he tells me. I loved a bit of beef. That's what he's telling me. Loved a bit of beef. And I can see him happy as Larry in his little chair, eating his roast dinner, wiggling his feet about because he knows he can get up and move about. That's what he's doing. He also loved the garden, the yard. Americans call it the yard, but if you're in England, the garden. If you're in America, the yard, right? He loved the garden. He loved it. Yes, that's true. He loved the garden, and because he's showing me a garden with all the a yard with all the plants, and it's like he's fiddling about with them. So I don't know whether he had a little allotment bit where he used to grow stuff, but I'm aware he used to love the garden, and I can see him outside in the garden in his wheelchair. Yes. And he references to two girls that will be very important to him. Two girls that will be very important to him. Yes. He tells me his pride and joy. He tells me his pride and joy is two girls. Mm-hmm. He references to his pride and joy. That's what he does. And I'm also, this might not be his name, but it could be still someone that's living or someone that's passed, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's his name. But I am getting the name George. Georgie. George. Mm-hmm. I am getting that. George. I'm getting the name George. That might not be his name, but I am hearing that. My daughters. Well, he cherishes them. He loves them. There's something about the education for one of them, and he's right persistent. He's right persistent about the education, saying he's behind her, he's looking after her. He wants you to know that. He's talking about one of them that's doing the education, or they're changing their career or something. There's something about that. He's making me he's referencing to that. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you. He also references to the 2 months. He references to the 2 months being significant. 2 months being significant. So I don't know what that means, but he references to 2 months being significant. And also there's somebody that's not quite right at the moment, and they're worrying an awful way too much, and it's making him feel uncomfortable because they can't seem to get themselves up out of it. And he's saying, just pick yourself up. So I don't know whether that's you or someone close to you, but he's referencing to someone being right uncomfortably, not great emotionally, right? So Teresa, I'm going to leave his love with you, okay? I'm going to leave his love with you because we've got many people that want to come on. And so, yeah, I would like to do as many people as I can this evening. Mary Jane McCarthy, how are you? Excuse me. Cindy Anderson, how are you? Tammy Avlos, Rusha, Shiv, yeah, excuse me, I can't spell your name properly. Brittany, how are you? Guys, thank you for coming along. If you haven't already liked my page, Michael the Medium, please do that. I'd be very kind of you. If you would like a private reading, please private message my Michael the Medium page. We shall discuss it. I also help people understand how to communicate with their loved ones, mediumship, whatever. Like I said, look at my services. That's that. We don't often come live, but I am going to start doing them more often. There's 151 people so far, and I am very grateful for that, so thank you. Thank you for coming and watching. I hope you guys enjoy what I can provide for you, me and my guides, right? Because without them, I ain't doing this. I wouldn't be able to do it, so it's for them too. Yes, I would love, yeah, whoever would love a reading right now. So I'm just listening to what they're saying. Whoever would love a reading right now, please write down there and I shall try. Okay. Rusha, Chevy, I'm going to pick you, all right? Rusha. So Rusha, Danny Robson, thank you. Richard Dearden, how is my mediumship going? How is my mediumship going to go? Well, that depends on how much you practice, me old mate Richard. Right? If I don't know what sort of question that was meant to be there, but I hope it was serious. And the only thing I can really say to you is, if you know what you're doing, you practice your life away until you get good at it. Because that's with anything in life. If you don't practice, you don't go very far with it, do you, Richard Dearden? But yeah, I mean, if you'd like to speak afterwards on a level, I would be more than happy to speak with you. Okay? Cheers, Richard. Okay. Okay, Rusha. 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 Okay. Sorry, it took me a little while to connect there. But I am picking up. I am picking up a few loved ones that are here for you, and they're making me aware that they're really concerned. They're making me aware that they're really concerned for one of the younger lot, because I believe you have a big family. Yes, this lady is telling me yes. She's telling me you have a big family, and there's somebody that they're concerned about, a younger lad. And he would, I don't know roughly how old he would be, maybe in his 20s. But I'm aware, Rusha, that they're concerned for him. He's up to no good or something. There's something not right with the younger lad. He's in his 20s. She's got his eye on him. She's got her eye on him. And I'm aware, Rusha, whoever this is for, whether this is for you or for her, I'm aware of the terrible breathing issues. No big family, but a good size. Big family, girl. Big family. Okay, Rusha, I'm aware of the terrible breathing issues. Yes, she tells me yes. Terrible breathing issues. And the health issues, there was plenty of. There would have been plenty of health issues with this person. And I feel like the weight. My cousin is in a bad relationship. Okay. And I feel the weight would be an issue. The weight would be an issue. And I'm aware of the medication. There would be quite a bit of medication taken. For this is for her or for you, whoever, but I'm aware of the medication. She shows me the medication. And she also references to the memorial or some kind of plaque that you would have had done for her with her photo with all the family in. I'm aware of the photograph with all the family in. And 5 girls. Okay, and I'm aware there's quite a lot of women she's referencing to, and I really feel like the 6 women she references to, the 6 women. So wherever the 6 women are, whether there were 6 sisters or whether it's like through the generations, whatever, I'm aware she makes reference to the 6 sisters, to the 6 women. Sorry, not sisters, the 6 women. And is that somebody? Okay. She's also referencing to a younger male. I don't know whether he's passed because I'm not quite sure. I'm just seeing a memory of it, of a car accident or a bike, some kind of impact accident with a younger male. Yes. And she also shows me, I don't know whether the younger male is passed, but she also references he would have had 2 children, and they would be pups, they would be young, really small children. Okay. She's referencing to the young man. There's a weird energy here. There's a weird energy here with her. The energy is very weak. It's very hard to. I can hear. I'm struggling to hear her. Okay, she references to March being significant. March would be significant for anniversary, birthday, passing, celebration, whatever it may be. March is significant. And I don't know whether the names are different where you are because you're in Hawaii, but she shows me the letter T for a man. So I'm not going to try and pronounce that name because I don't know how you spell it, but I can't hear it properly. But I'm aware of the letter T would be significant for a man's name. The T, because you live in Hawaii, I'm not going to try and express that name because it could come out all funny. But I'm aware of the letter T being for a man. And also 27. Also, the number 27 would be significant. So I would imagine that would be the 27th of a month would be significant. And there's also something to do with somebody making toys like no young biker ride, only my wife's brother, but he's still here. That doesn't matter. That's why I said to you, I don't know whether this guy was passed, but she's referencing to the accident, and the guy would have had the younger guy would have had 2 little children. I'm aware of that. She also references to somebody that would be making toys, like wooden toys, crafting them in some way. I'm aware of that. And the name, and it's either the month May or the name May would be significant too. Okay? But what I am going to do, Rusha, I'm going to let you know that she's there with you. She's there with you. Excuse me, I'm getting messages. She's there with you. And she's stop taking. She's telling me somebody stopped taking medicine. The medicine that the medicine they're supposed to be taking, they've stopped it, or they haven't been taking it. She's telling you that you've got to start taking your medicine, whoever that's for. But I am going to leave her love with you because her energy is very weak at the moment. Okay, Rusha, I'm going to leave her love with you. Thank you. Guys, there's 143 of us. Thank you so much for all coming in and watching. I hope you will enjoy what I can provide for you. If anybody would like a private reading, please private message me on Michael the Medium. Thank you so much for all coming in. I'm going to read for somebody else now. If you haven't already liked my page, Michael the Medium it is. My sister passed on the 26th and my uncle passed on the 1st of March. Gotcha. Okay. So, who am I going to pick? Ange. Thanks for coming along, Ange. Kat Duffin, how are ya? Mary, how are ya? Sinead, how are ya? Nancy Moe, is it? How are ya? Thank you, Katy Perry. That's a great name, by the way. How much is a reading? Keith, private message me on Michael the Medium and we will discuss it there. We won't talk finances over the phone, over this. It's best to do it privately. Katie, how are ya? Okay. So I'm going to pick someone else now. Sherry, how are you? I got the boot. Okay. Michael, I've just found you first time. Any higher soul purpose message, please? Kaliz needs one. Kaliz can speak to me privately. Peggy Little, how are ya? Louise Green, Janet Gilmore, Tina Peru, Annette Sullivan. I'm so happy I got to hear you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? Okay, Deborah Jacob. Jacob? I said that a bit weird then, didn't I, Jacob? Deborah Jacob, I'm going to read for you. Yes, I'm going to read for you. Okay. If Deborah Jacob is here, can you please say yes? Hello? Donna Carbert, hi. Ethan, is it? I hope I've spelt that right. Deborah Jacob, if you're here, please say hi so I can read for you. I'm aware of somebody that's here for you. Deborah Jacob, there's normally a bit of a delay, so please bear with me, guys. The message things, there's like a short delay with the messages, so I won't see them. Okay. Deborah Jacob. Okay, I am very aware, Deborah Jacob. Okay. I hope not. Okay, Deborah Jacob. Is that because of her or is that because of you? Because of you. Okay, no problem. So, Deborah Jacob, I'm aware of a male energy that steps forward. Okay, I'm aware that your grandfather would be here with me. And I feel he would be on Mum's side of the family. And he openly tells me, this is the truth, and I don't never hardly get this. He openly tells me, I'm going to find it hard to read him. And I said, why? And he said, because of me. So he might have been that, he might be joking around there, but he would be that sort of character. Hard work, he tells me. He says hard work. And his humour was very dry. His humour was very dry, Deborah. Very dry. And he tells me he was very old-fashioned in his beliefs. Very old-fashioned in his beliefs. You would have to go to work. You would have to do everything right. There would be no problems. He was very old-fashioned in his way, Deborah Jacob. very old-fashioned in his way. And I can see him, he's quite tall and he's got glasses on. Do you understand this, Deborah? Because you're not saying nothing. Yeah, he's quite tall from what I can see. Short brown hair, brushed over to the side. He's got glasses on. And he would be very dry in his humour. And he also references to the 3 children, so I don't know whether you're one of 3 or he had 3 or you've got 3, but he references to the 3 children. And he also references to September being significant, Deborah. Deborah, if please let me know what's coming through, because if it's not, I would just shut the reading off. Didn't know him. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I would like to see some comments come back from you, because I'm trying to do an energy exchange here for you. He references to the 3 children. I'm going to repeat it. So you're either one of 3. He either had 3 or you've got 3. But he references being around the 3 children. And there would be a little dog as well, a little fluffy dog, tiny little thing. It would be fluffy, and I might be off with the colour, but I'm sure it's white. But I'm aware of the little fluffy. It's very fluffy, little fluffy thing. I'm aware of that. He brings that forward, and there would also be some kind of coin collection. That he may have had, or someone in the family has. Excuse me, and he also references to the necklace. The necklace would with either some sort of pendant on or whatever. Deborah, if you're not going to reply, we'll cut the reading off. Okay? I know there's a bit of a lag. Yes, had a white fluffy dog. Brilliant. That's what he shows me, the little white fluffy dog. What about the 3? The 3 children. Where are the 3? Let's validate some stuff. The 3 children, I hear it. Let's validate it. Let's validate. It's good to validate. 3 children, where were the... Not sure about the coins. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And there would be something to do with an old matchbox. So I don't know whether there's some bits in the old matchbox or there were coins were in the old matchbox. Explain to these people they're getting ripped off. Trolloc Sherlock just hasn't got a clue because I'm doing this for nothing. Trolloc Sherlock. I'm doing this for free, mate. So check it and do one. Yes, so was 4. Okay, that's not a problem. He also references to the old matchbox as well. Mm-hmm. And September would be significant. Yes, Sue. Yes, I blocked him. September would be significant. And he also references to the 2 boys. So I would... Are they yours? So I'm sure he's talking about his 2 boys. So I'm aware, obviously, if this is on your mum's side, I think you said, would be your mum would have 2 brothers. There's references to the 2 boys. And he also references... No, about these things, sorry. No problem. He also references to the passing really quick. That's for you. There's somebody else here with him. There's a female that steps forward with him. And she references to passing pretty quick. And I'm aware that there was a lady. I'm aware of a lady that would have reached... That would have got really old, like late 80s, late 80s, early 90s, would have lived a lot of life. And she steps forward too. I have two brothers. Okay, you referencing to the two brothers, Deborah. Okay. And I feel like he's referenced. I'm pretty sure I'm hearing the name Charlie or Charles. This might not be his name. This could be somebody living or past. But I'm aware of the Charlie or Charles name. And also the name Jason, or the J name, like Jason, James, Jimmy, the J name for a male he references to. Charlie or Charles, and the J name for a man, like Jason, James, Jimmy, John, that name there. And also the number 10 would, no, Charles, that's fine. Also the number 10, so that would be the 10th month, or the 10th of a month would be significant. Scott, how are you, mate? You good? Yeah, the 10th, he shows me the number 10. Unless that's a special number, he referencing to the number 10, so that would be the 10th of a month, or the 10th month. And there would be something to do with the old classic cars with this man. Old classic cars. He shows me the old classic cars. And he's nodding. Okay. Just trying to... Gordon. Yeah, I don't know. He's referencing to the issues with some. He fell out with somebody. He fell out with somebody before he passed, or in his life, that he may have never made up with. He makes that reference to me, Deborah, and he tells me yes. That's what I'm aware of. He died suddenly, and did my grandfather, did my grandfather. Okay. And he makes reference to falling out with somebody before passing. There would be some issues, something that may have never been said. You had to hear yes. And the not that I know of. Okay, well, that's fine. I hear that. That's fine, no problem. What I'll do is I'll leave their love with you, for what I could pick up. Yeah, remember, I'm just reading the names here. It's a lot harder than doing face to face. So if I do get some things a little bit off, they're much better discussed when we're speaking face to face. Deborah, there's no problem. No problem. Guys, I'm gonna shut it down now. I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've watched. Thank you for all coming along. I'm going to start doing these freebies more often. If anybody would like a private reading, please contact me through my Michael the Medium page. If anybody would like to learn mediumship, please feel free to contact me. I'm so grateful for you all being here with me. Thank you very much. You will see me very soon. Take care. God bless.